Every decision shapes our life. No matter who you are or what you're going through, life always gives you two paths, and the one you choose changes everything. Let me tell you a story from 18th century England. In a small village, there lived a boy named Dick Whittington. He had no parents, only an uncle and aunt who raised him out of duty, not love. As he grew older, they made him do every chore. He was fed less, beaten more, mocked by his cousins, used, ignored, forgotten, and one day he thought, if I stay here, this village will bury me. But then he heard tales of London, a city of dreams, where even the streets were paved with gold. That hope lit a fire in his heart. Quietly, without telling anyone, he worked at small shops, did odd jobs, saved every coin, and finally he left for London. But London was nothing like the stories. No golden roads, no kind strangers, just hunger and cold nights. One evening, with nowhere to go, he collapsed outside a large mansion. Hungry, tired, alone. That mansion belonged to a rich merchant, one of the wealthiest men in London. The next morning, servants found Dick and shouted. But the merchant saw him from above and came down, not with anger, but with kindness. He asked who he was, listened, understood, and offered him a place in the kitchen. For the first time, Dick had food, a bed, and peace. But peace doesn't last when jealousy enters. The other kitchen workers didn't like him. They whispered, blamed him, broke his things, and yet he stayed. Then came a moment that would test him. The merchant was leaving on a long sea voyage. All the servants gave him farewell gifts. Dick had nothing, except a small cat he had bought to chase rats in the kitchen. He didn't want to give it up, but he did. After the merchant left, the bullying got worse. They spat in his food. They tore his clothes. They made his life miserable. One night, he broke. He packed his few clothes and ran. But the next morning, at a roadside inn, he heard something that made his blood run cold. Two men were talking, saying a kitchen boy from the merchant's house had stolen something valuable. Dick knew they meant him. He hadn't taken anything, but they had blamed him. Now he had two choices: run away and disappear, or return and face the lie. He was terrified, but somewhere inside, a voice said, if you run, they win, but if you return, you win your truth. So he turned back, and what he found changed his life. The merchant had returned. He welcomed Dick with open arms, and said, that cat you gave me, it saved our ship from rats. A foreign trader bought it for a great price. Here's your share, and handed Dick a bag of gold. Dick couldn't speak. And then, another surprise. A fellow servant named Lawrence walked in and smiled. I didn't like how they treated you, so I set that rumor to see if you'd come back. And you did. That moment changed everything. Dick used the gold to start a business, worked hard, became successful, and one day became the mayor of London, all because of two decisions. 1. He left a life that was breaking him. 2. He returned to face a truth that could save him. That's how it works. Every time, two paths. Stay or move. Run or rise. Quit or fight. There are no guarantees, but there's always a choice. Make it, own it, and your life will follow.